So moving on to another exciting pick, one of these young running backs going to my second team right here, new logo, Los Angeles Rams, baby.
That's horrible
Cam
logo,
Akers.
dude.
Yes, we're back again. We're back again.
Hey, let's pump up the volume.
Right here.
That horrible. If you're watching this, let us know, Whisper Nation. Do you like the LA Charge or LA? I almost call it LA Charge. Do you like the LA Rams new logo?
Cam Akers, he went to Florida State, Johnny. Followed in the footsteps of Dalvin Cook. Some other great running backs there. Los Angeles Rams took him at number 52 overall. Talk to me. You may hate the logo. Do you hate the fit?
I love the fit. I love Cam Akers going here. I think that maybe he is going to go to the top of this depth chart. Let's be realistic. Darrell Henderson was a third-round pick. I just want to put this into perspective before I give why I'm so excited, right? Well, and this is part of why I'm so excited. They spent a third-rounder on Darrell Henderson last year. A lot of people were projecting Darrell Henderson to be the starting running back coming into this year, or at least be able to partial the load, right? Be the third down back, possibly get some early down back, if possible. He looked decent last year. He looked quick, but they spent a third round draft capital on him. You look at what they did
up to get Henderson.
They did trade up. You're right, but look at what they did this year. They got Akers in the second round, and not only did they get Akers in the second round, but let's remember that LA did not have a first round pick. So not only did they not have a first-round pick, so Akers was a second-rounder, sure, but Akers was their very first pick that they wanted. They could have punted the position and went to the third round to get another running back. As we've seen, there was a plethora of running backs that went in the third round. But no, they chose to take a guy with their very first pick in the second round. So that screams to me that they want to use him, that they plan to use him. This offensive line needs to get better before I certainly have a lot of trust in him. So Dynasty, I like him a lot more than him going into this season. But again, similar to Swift, he should be going 5th, 6th round of redraft leagues, and I like him. I would take a stab if I need a running back. Maybe I go wide receiver heavy in this draft for redraft leagues, and I need some, later round running backs. I have no problem getting Akers. I think that he'll get, 18 to 20, maybe not 18. I think you'll get 15 to 20 touches a game. You'll have Henderson spelling him. You might have Brown spelling him a little bit, but certainly we've seen what this offense can do with a good runner. And I think that Cam Akers can come in and be that kind of Todd Gurley. Certainly not to that extent, but I certainly think that he could be a very, very nice, productive fantasy running back for quite a while.
Yeah, I honestly disagree with you. I think he's great. I think he's great.
Tell me why then. Let's get into it.
I disagree with you that he's not going to make an impact immediately because of the line. I actually think that it benefits them that they got Akers because Akers ran behind a terrible line at FSU.
That he did, and he was good.
He was 125 rating of elusivity.
No, that's like exclusivity
we're gonna make that up. 125 PFF elusive rating. They had him this year because he ran behind that line. He had to get creative. He can quickly adjust. He starts and stops with great tempo. He invites contact even at the linebacker level where those big hitters are. I think with Gurley and Cooks gone, we know with Goff struggling last year, McVay wants to simplify this offense, I think. He realizes he can't go as intricate as he wanted to at one time, and that means he needs a strong running game, and that's why they went and got Akers, like Johnny said. They spent capital again on a running back, even after last year they didn't have a lot of picks, and they spent on a running back in Henderson. But Henderson didn't pick up this playbook very well. Malcom Brown didn't show me anything that, that wowed me or jumped off the page last year or the year before. He's definitely a good backup, but I think Akers was drafted here to be their guy. Mm-hmm. He does not have extensive pass catching experience. He was kind of used as the last effort in pass catching. But when you look at this film, man, it's littered with missed tackles and patient, profitable
that dude's
runs
a tank.
from Akers.
He's a tank.
and you're going to get what you paid for if you're the Rams, and that is a guy who can survive your line as you try to rebuild it and get some more youth into it. And I think that's a good fit for Akers. It's a good fit for the Rams. And fantasy owners in both redraft and dynasty should be taking a long, hard look at Cam Akers.
Thank you for listening to the Fantasy Whisperers podcast. You can hear more from John and Travis on Google Play, SoundCloud, and iTunes. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at TF Whisperers.